Hi everyone, it's Paul here from Raw Some Healthy. How are you doing today, guys? Now, raw cold pressed oils are considered by many people to be the healthiest kinds of oils that you can consume, and they are often used in vegan and raw vegan recipes with things such as salads, soups, lasagnas, cakes, etc. And in today's video I wanted to talk about oils, including cold pressed oils, which includes oils like coconut oil, olive oil and flaxseed oils, and why these kinds of oils, even though people have been led to believe that they're healthy, actually do not promote health, and in fact do the opposite, they promote disease. Now, when you heat vegetable oil, it actually makes it carcinogenic, so this means they actually promote the growth of cancer. Now, this fact, along with clever marketing, has made people come to believe that eating or consuming cold pressed oils is the answer. You know, the oil hasn't been heated, or it's not been heated to a high temperature, so then it's not carcinogenic, so hey presto, it's a healthy oil. You know, it can be omega-6, omega-3s, it's healthy for you. But this is actually far from the truth. Now, as raw oils are still a processed food, it is really worth considering the following. They contain no fibre, and lack of fibre can lead to things like constipation and digestive issues. They contain no vitamins. They contain no minerals or phytonutrients. They contain no protein or carbohydrates. Oils are 100% fat, and this is something you'll never find in a whole natural food. So oils are actually a very unbalanced food and a waste of your money and not good for your health. So with the understanding that your body really requires whole foods at the meals that you eat, this means they require foods that have in them vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, which include antioxidants, fibre, the macronutrients, which is fats, protein and carbohydrates, then oils will never appear on the list, because oils are not a whole food, and as such they're not a healthy food. It's interesting to note that the average American consumes 60 grams of oil every day, which equates to 500 calories. Yes, 500 calories from oil alone. That's not all the other, including all the other fat intake they have from their diet, and that's empty calories. That's just fat, nothing else in there. No vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, antioxidants, fibre, protein, carbohydrates, etc. It's just 100% fat. That healthy salad with all those cucumbers, lettuce, arugula, for instance, tomatoes, celery, etc. that you have and you're going to eat, and then you pour that oil over it, suddenly becomes an unhealthy salad. Now, we've all been in the past, before our raw food diet, when we were eating a cooked vegan diet, we would have lots of oil in our food, and you know, we just didn't realise at the time how unhealthy it was. We thought, oh great, we're eating cold pressed oils, omega-3s, fantastic, it's great for your heart, great for your health. But little did we know that actually this was far, far from the truth. Now, how about olive oil? We've all heard of the Mediterranean diet and how it's supposed to benefit our health. It's healthy for our hearts, and people in the Mediterranean have been using it for a long time. Well, back in the 1950s, they looked at people from the Mediterranean, and especially people on the island of Crete, and they found they were indeed pretty healthy. And they were consuming olive oil, they were consuming lots of vegetables, lots of fruits as part of their diet. They were also doing lots of work as well, working in the fields very hard, and walking equipment, I think something like 9 miles a day. So, you know, had a lot of exercise, and they found that these people were lean and healthy. Now, fast forward to the present day, and the people on the island of Crete now in the Mediterranean aren't so healthy. There's a much higher incidence now of heart disease. The adults and the children, half of the population now is actually overweight, and these people don't do the physical activities that they did in the past. You know, they're not working hard in the fields anymore. They're not walking 9 miles a day that they did before back in the 1950s. And so, as a consequence, they are much more unhealthy. But they're still drinking, they're still consuming olive oil. So, hey, you know, what's happened? Unfortunately, they've limited, or lowered, I should say, their intake of fruits and vegetables, and actually started introducing things like cheeses, meats and fish. So they've actually become much more unhealthy. On a more general note now, there was a study performed where they did serial angiograms on people over a year's time frame. Now, in this study, the people were eating saturated fats from animals, monounsaturated fats such as olive oil, and polyunsaturated fats, omega-3s and 6s, from oils. and they found that these oils promoted the growth of atherosclerotic plaques in the people's heart arteries. To stop this, they found that they had to decrease the overall fat intake, which included all these 3 different types of fat, and then they found that the atherosclerotic plaques actually stopped growing. So it's also understood that dietary polyunsaturated fats, omega-3s and 6s, are also incorporated into atherosclerotic plaques. This damages the arteries and also aids the progression of the disease atherosclerosis. So what are the points that we can take away today from all this information that we discussed? Well, the first one is you need to be getting all your fat consumption from whole foods. That includes things like nuts, seeds, avocados, fruits and vegetables. Only whole foods can give you what your body needs, and these are nutrient packages which have a balance in them, which is vitamins, minerals, fibre, carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Remember, oil is just 100% fat. It is completely unbalanced and so unhealthy. The second point is you need to make sure that you're not consuming too much fat in your diet. So you want to be aiming for 10% or less of total daily calories coming from fat, and this is averaging out over a week, month and a year in time. And the third part is you need to make sure that you're eating a healthy ratio of omega-3s to 6s. So you really want to be aiming for a healthy ratio, and the healthy ratio you really want to be aiming for is a 1-to-1 ratio. That's 1-to-1 of omega-3 to omega-6. So if you desire to be a lean, healthy being, then eat your fruits and vegetables, some nuts and seeds, and avoid those oils, period. Thanks very much for watching. I'd love to hear from you as always. Leave your comments below. Please like the video and share it, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye. Durian. It's just so yummy. Well, that's my fat for today.